This is a battle in the ESL Tournament. The battles are from the Prussian Prince's perspective, sent to me by the Prussian Prince, which I'm very happy that he sent me these replays, because I truly enjoy watching the Prussian Prince's stuff. He's always up there at the top relatively quickly after a game has been released. And he joins a lot of tournaments and he plays well for the most part. I've had some good battles with him, and I've had some shit battles with him. You know the one I'm talking about. So in this battle, he's commanding the Vampire Cunts against the Orcs and Goblins. Just a quick run through of the rules for this tournament. If you use a faction, you're not going to be able to use that faction again for the remainder of the best of 3 series. There's a max of 4 Crypt Horrors, max of 2 Demogryph Knights, max 6 of the same unit, max 2 Lore of Death Wizards, max 2 Heroes. I think that was it. Maybe there were some other rules, but I think those were the most important ones. So Gojira here is commanding the Orcs and Goblins. He has a front line of, let's see, Savage Orcs, then Orc Boys, Savages on the flanks. Then he has Big Guns as second line. Third line, he has Boar Big Guns, Wolf Riders. He has Azag on foot. And then he has the Night Goblin Shaman. And Sneaky Spider Riders. All the way over here. The Prussian Prince has 6 zombies, 4 Cairn Wraiths, 4 Crypt Horrors, 2 Vampires. Let's see, I can't see his... Oh, his Vampires are sneaky flying all the way over here. And Manfred von Karstein on his Hell Steed.
Only in a life will they see.
So, I didn't catch what he cost there. Oh, Master of the Black Arts, okay. Improving power reserves. Because he's scouting. There are no units over here that can challenge him.
To the shadows. And death for all.
So,
Behold,
Fate of Buna, Spirit Leech. He might be looking for the the Orc General. Spirit of Buna, good target, Orc Boar Big Guns. And indeed, Fate of Buna, quickly depleting the health of said unit.
my souls linger.
Now these vampires over here, will be interesting to see how the Prussian Prince uses them. The zombies swarm forward.
War and life. Preternatural. Sylvania.
Asax moves up to support. Here come the Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers chasing after Manfred. The combination of zombies, Crypt Horrors and Cairn Wraiths should be a potent one. Should be able to break the morale of the Orcs and Goblins, as long as they don't crumble and die before that happens. So here you can see it's happening, attacked in the rear, getting surrounded because the zombies die extremely quickly. Let's see here, casting Spirit Leech on Azag, I assume? No? Casting something on someone. As the Orcs and Goblins move around the flanks. This is a good play by the Orcs and Goblins, but they got snagged on the units here. Manfred got a very important rear charge in here, breaking the Orc boys in the center. As the Crypt Horrors start crumbling, they get surrounded and swarmed by Orcs. They break through in the center, but then Orcs come around the flanks. Here the big ones come around into the Cairn Wraiths. And the problem with Orcs and Goblins is, like any other unit in the game, they will just keep coming back. Whereas with the Undead, the problem is you have to contend with your units crumbling. Big guns standing around behind that big idol of Gork or Mork. Quite a few vampire units here. The Crypt Horrors do regenerate, so they are kind of unique in that regard. But once they have completely disintegrated, they are gone. Manfred is on the ground here. The Boar Biggins bonus versus large Crypt Horrors are going to bite the proverbial dust. And if you watched my video, top 3 faction video, you know why I think the Orc and Goblins are potentially a very powerful faction, and why the Vampires are potentially a very powerful faction. But the numbers of the Greenskins, their ability to come back, their bonus versus large on Biggins and Boar Boy Biggins, those things can very often help shift things in favor of the Orcs and Goblins. Now, this isn't over yet though. We'll see. And now Asag is getting Spirit Leeched at a very crucial point in the battle. So Asag is dead. And now you see a lot of Orc and Goblin units waver. The Prussian Prince still has his vampires in the back here. I don't know why he's kept them all the way back here. If it was due to... if he just wanted them, if he forgot about them, if it was due to rule breakage, if it was due to... I don't know why he hasn't used his vampires whatsoever, because it would seem that maybe it was the Lore of Death thing, where he had a potential of 3 Spirit Leeches going on at the same time, which could of course be very character snipey. That might be the problem for the Prussian Prince here, that he wasn't able to use... that he broke the rules by bringing 3 Lore of Deaths. But once again, I'm not really sure. So at this point it looks very good for the Orcs and Goblins. They break, they keep coming back. So the undead are down to the Cairn Wraiths and to Manfred on the Hellsteed. The Hellsteed, for multiplayer battles, the Hellsteed is a superior choice to the Zombie Dragon in my opinion. Much faster, more maneuverable, and cheaper.
Witness true power.
So, heroic last stand of Manfred von Karstein, crushing defeat there for the Vampire Cunts. And this is a nice Orc and Goblin army. I quite like it, and it sort of highlights pretty well why the Orcs and Goblins are, in my opinion, a top faction in Total War Warhammer. The Prussian Prince brings a relatively good army. However, needs to be said, he didn't use his vampires at all, either due to, I think most likely due to rule breakage, but I haven't asked him, so I don't really know. So Gojira is up 1-0. It's a best of 3. Let's see what happens in game number 2. Strength and Honor.